somebody was making a video about the entire history of Minecraft Hardcore, and they interviewed me in their video. And this is it. They've titled the video of how Minecraft videos became fake, because that's quite a good title, let's be honest. And like I said, I'm in the video. For some reason, I love watching videos where I'm in it or something. So I did an interview with him. I don't know what parts included from the interview. Can't remember what I said, to be honest, or what questions were asked. But anyway, we will see. We'll react to it.
This is what hardcore Minecraft looked like 12 years ago. But now,
that's true.
To build a giant netherite factory in hardcore Minecraft.
It's a lot. So how did...
That is true. Like, Minecraft Hardcore videos are just basically Minecraft survival videos, but there's hardcore in the title because people are more likely to click on it, I guess. I guess that's maybe how it works. Yeah, anyway.
Get here. Hardcore mode was added in 2011. The community formed slowly at first, with most players trying out a hardcore world once and never touching it again.
Yeah, a lot of people would do hardcore and be like, oh, well, we just died. Like, you think when you die, it's over, and they're like, well, I don't want to do hardcore because I'll just end up losing my world forever, so what's the point? I might as well just not. And I'd never ever thought to do hardcore. I was like, well, what's the point of that? I'll just do a normal survival world. Then if I die, I don't lose my world. But Sky Does Minecraft did it, apparently.
YouTubers experimented with videos on it, but it never really got that far. But there was one man who saw it as something different.
I wonder who this is. We all know
how long he could last in hardcore survival Minecraft. And this man's name was Philza. His first attempt in 2012 was, all things considered, really good. It lasted 2 years, all the way up until...
I lost my hardcore world. You may be wondering how I died, but I'm actually alive and rather healthy.
This is voice acted, recreated. Okay, so his first one, which lasted 2 years. How did it end? It did not even.
The real reason I lost my hardcore world is because my hard drive broke. I know.
That is. Wait, no way. Fire? No way. No way that's how you lose a world. I know people have lost worlds through like glitching it out or something, but for your hard drive to broke to lose your world, that would be a very, very sad moment. And that is why I create a lot of backups of my world, alright? Just because I do not want something to happen that will just lose me my entire world and everything gone. You know what I mean? Like, I have a backup so that if my PC blows up on a hard drive, I've got something I can still go to. So that's kind of always my thinking behind it. You know, it's not like, oh well, I can just use the backup. If I die, I can go back to the backup. I don't have it for that purpose or use it for that. I just have it because if I lose that world, I'll be very, very sad indeed. And so would you guys. So yeah, that's why I do backups, and so this would never affect me. I'm sure Philza just now
created a new hardcore world, and this time it would make history. It lasted 5 entire years.
Is this his second
world record for the...
So this is his second hardcore world. So his first one, yeah, lasted 2 years. He lost it. So really, he didn't really die in 7 years in hardcore. When you think about it like that, that is insane to think about.
The longest hardcore playthrough at the time. During that period, he built some of the craziest things ever constructed
he did do some
in
very cool
survival
stuff.
Minecraft. Until one day...
What an iconic moment this is, by the way. We've all seen this clip. Look at that. Look how much health he's got. Like, there's no way he should be dying. Like, there's no way he should die there. Like he had so much health for so long. If he'd just run away, it would have been fine. And I bet he never even thought he would get close. Why did he not? Were totems a thing? Did he have a shield up or something?
No!
Maybe. Sure, totems were a thing. I know. It completely took over the internet, didn't it?
Went absolutely viral. It made it into a PewDiePie video, and
it's actually probably the best thing that ever happened to him. Was dying in his hardcore world for Philza. Like, it completely put him on the map, and it changed hardcore.
Even got on the f***ing news. But this whole situation could have been avoided if Philza just updated his world. When he began his second series in 2014,
he didn't update his world, that's why.
Dying, but by the time it ended, they'd been in the game for years. Hardcore mode went from 1 life to basically infinite, meaning the goal changed from surviving the night to how can I figure out stuff to do so I don't get bored. There's also...
Yeah, because if they hadn't added totems... You know what? Totems should not be in hardcore mode. That's my hot take. Totems shouldn't be obtainable in hardcore. They should do the hardcore update, and they should change a load of things in hardcore to make it harder. Like, I don't know, you can't sleep, you can't have totems. Maybe even if you can't reach it, they should make a hardcore mode actually hard. At the moment, it's not. You got totems, so you can't die, you know. So that's what I'd go do down the road.
Another major update to hardcore, this time being the Outer End Islands. After they were added, the Ender Dragon fight went from something symbolic to a crucial step towards getting an elytra. This meant if, say, some other Minecraft YouTuber wanted to start a hardcore series, it could hypothetically last a lot longer. And with Philza's death getting a lot of views, let's just say a lot of...
That is true. Once you get the elytra and totem, it's very, very hard to die, because it's not like I can fall in the void, because you just fly out. You know, stuff like that, it gets a lot easier.
People were looking to do that.
Wow.
Hardcore Minecraft videos is a
Am I on
trend
it?
absolutely
Where am I? No, wait. Why would you search hardcore as SP737's videos not there?
Hardcore Minecraft
Mr. Beast, Luke the Notable.
videos
This is all 100 Days
is a
Hardcore,
trend
Sandiction.
and absolutely
Oh, yeah, we got a cookie god in there. Where am I?
exploded.
Oh, well.
Tons of huge YouTubers coincidentally started their own hardcore series, but what's more interesting to me is one man who created something genuinely unique, a style of content that would shake the YouTube landscape for years to come. This man was Luke the Notable.
Yeah,
Luke began his
he
channel with
game
Fortnite
changer
videos in 2018.
in
He was
with the 100
23
Days
back then,
Hardcore.
so now he's like old. He's got a wife. A lot of his videos were summarizing what happened after 100
Wait, he's
days
28?
of Fortnite, which
Well,
may
I'm only 25, so that means I'm not old, I think. And I've not got a
potentially
wife,
sound
so
a
that
little
also
bit
makes me
familiar.
old.
But eventually, Fortnite was falling out of favor with the youth, and he wanted to make something new.
What's going on, Minecraft fans? My name's Luke the Notable.
It's
In
actually
this
such
video,
a-
I'll be surviving
such a banging
100
video.
days in Minecraft
So
hardcore
iconic
mode.
That's
is
right,
his
he did
first
a
100 days.
complete pivot to Minecraft videos. I don't know either, but it worked. This video got 50
It
million
worked.
views.
I don't
I'm
think his plan
foaming
was
at
to
the mouth
completely
right
pivot,
now, and I'm
but
not
obviously
the
it's
only one,
become
'cause other
the
YouTubers
most
were
popular
quick
thing
to
on his
jump
channel.
the trend.
Copying? Sorry, I can't hear over my large subscriber count.
Now, Luke the Notable wasn't strictly speaking happy about this, but there were people who brought interesting twists to the genre, like Forge Labs with modded 100
Forge Labs
days,
is
or
very cool,
Ride
yeah.
Guy Rocky with scripted 100 days for small children.
I've got to watch out for these 3 IRS agents.
To be fair to the guy, it's working. But fake videos like these are more common than you think. Case in point, Rasplin.
It's another time. Now, while I'm here, oh, I spawned on another floor.
Why did he spawn so far from the portal? This guy's videos are irrationally funny to me. Okay, so at the start he says this.
I'm doing this in hardcore mode, meaning if I die, I lose all my progress.
So, Rasputin, I've heard of him. Hold on, let me just check who he is. Yeah, I thought this is what it was. Like, he was more of an SMP kind of a guy and stuff. Rather than hardcore. I don't know where that... I didn't know he was involved in the hardcore thing. Anyway, back to the video.
And the challenge.
But then later on, this mysteriously happens.
Yo, this... Okay, please, bro, please.
Now let me play that back a little bit slower. You can call
Oh,
it
wait,
lag
did his
if-
XP change as well?
You can call it lag. You can call it lag if you want, but he literally hearted a comment saying it's fake. He either used this
Alright.
texture pack to pretend to be in hardcore mode when he's actually not, or he backed up his world.
So is this
and just
like, this
reverted
is
it
like
to
the first
before he
person that
died.
like
What a
maybe
sneaky little
people
guy.
reckon they
Increasing
faked it
amount
in
of fake
hardcore, did
content
cheating?
led to more and more people wanting something genuine. And that was recognized by a YouTuber who goes by the name of Sandiction.
I hate being homeless. Wait, I wonder what it's like to have a house.
Sandiction's goal was to appeal to a little bit older of an audience who wanted something a lot more genuine. He uploaded his first hardcore video on June 6, 2021. It was short, bit boring of a concept, but despite all of that, it currently sits at 3.8 million views.
Wow,
In
that's
the
only
first
because
month,
his
it
other
only
ones
got
did so well, isn't it?
41,000. So where did all these other views come from? Well...
Yeah, that's where they came from.
Later on in the series, he realized to get really big views, he had to focus every video on one huge project that no one has ever done before. This new style pulled in an average of 15 million views, and some of those viewers naturally went back to watch the series from the start. So there's your answer. That's why the first episode has 3.8 million views. The strategy was working great for him until one day...
That's actually such a weird moment. Oh. Why did he fly into the dragon, though? It's so weird. It's such a weird moment, isn't it? Like,
he had died. His immensely popular series was over.
So weird, that
There's a
death.
note my researcher left saying, I remember when this happened, I called my mom. Just thought that was a little bit funny. But that left Sandiction in
Very
a
iconic
sticky
moment.
situation.
Sandixi, why don't you just cheat?
Because that goes against the entire reason I created this series in the first
that's true. Obviously, alright. Okay, I'm gonna play this. I don't think Sandiction has cheated in this hardcore world, okay? I'm just gonna preface what I'm gonna say, alright? But Sandiction dying is kind of a good publicity stunt as well, you know? So it's not like him dying is necessarily a bad thing if the second season does well. Like, it does get a lot of attention around his channel and around the series. People, like, if I die in my hardcore world, I'm telling you now, that video outperforms, like, the last 10 hardcore episodes, easy peasy. Like it's a pretty iconic series, is my hardcore series. It performs well. But then it's like, okay, well, if I then start a new hardcore world, would the first one do well? Okay, so that's that. And Sandiction dying doesn't prove that he hasn't cheated. Okay, it's an easy way for people to say, well, because he showed he died, it shows he's not a cheater. Okay, I don't think he's a cheater at all. Okay, but you can't then look at somebody who hasn't died and be like, oh, well, if they showed they died, then they'd be then I'd believe they weren't cheating. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm just putting that out there. Not saying either way that the video is saying anything to do with that, but yeah. But Sandection definitely had the option there. If he wanted to cheat, he could have just cut it out and continued on his merry way, couldn't he? You know, that would have it would have been a possibility for him. But anyway, he decided to show it, and it got him a lot of views. And hopefully, if he does a season 2, it'll be a lot of hype for him.
He hasn't uploaded any videos since. After his massive series ended, there was room for other YouTubers to pick up where he left off, to create videos with a single-minded focus on one
That is true. Although it's been, while Sandiction was doing his stuff, there were lots of people that were doing that. And I feel like Wadzy was maybe the first one, in my opinion, that would do one big project as their as like his hardcore theme. I think Wadzy was the first one. I remember my editor telling me that Cookie God was also like transitioning to that, and then Cookie God did transition to that, and look how successful it's been for him. So I think I wouldn't have put. I'd say Sandiction became hugely successful from it, but I don't know if he was the first one. But he might have been. I could be wrong. No, Wadzy was the first one. I think. Anyway.
Example of that is Carbs. He used to make dubiously watchable scripted SMP videos, but now he's one of the largest hardcore YouTubers on the platform.
Yeah. Carbs videos are bangers.
8 million views.
Look at that.
I was actually almost his editor, which is kind of cool. One interesting distinction with his content is that he avoids saying it's hardcore mode in the title.
That's true.
Come watch my hardcore Minecraft video.
You?
Would you watch it if it just said Minecraft instead of hardcore?
Yes.
Okay, my point is that he appeals to a wider audience, alright? Got it? I can go on
Does
about
it though?
hardcore
I wonder if it makes a difference whether you put hardcore or not. I always thought putting hardcore in will make people more likely to click on it, but maybe there's people who don't want to watch hardcore, they just want to watch normal Minecraft. I don't know. It's an interesting thought.
But the real question is, what's next? Well, I interviewed one of the largest hardcore YouTubers on the platform to find out. But first, let's take a break from
This is my moment, guys. This is my moment. What did he say about it? What's next, did he say?
audience, alright? Got it? I can go on about hardcore YouTubers all day, but the real question is, what's next? Well, I interviewed one of the largest hardcore YouTubers on the platform to find out. But first,
I'm one of the largest hardcore YouTubers on the platform. Wow, I'd never even think about it like that.
Where do you want to be? Because if you're around my age, you should probably be thinking about college. That brings us to the sponsor of today's video, Southern New Hampshire
Imagine being sponsored by university. Anyway, we're not going to watch the sponsor thing because it's not my video, it's not sponsored by him. Okay, here we go. Back to the video. This is my moment.
Hardcore mode is headed. Help figure out where hardcore Minecraft is headed in the future.
The thing is, I didn't know what he was going to ask me, and I just kind of said things spur of the moment. I don't even remember what I said or what he asked me, but it's probably going to be makes no sense. Interesting insight. Anyway, I'll tell you if I agree with what I just said. We're going to find out.
Interviewed a YouTuber called SB737.
There's not really any other YouTuber I know that kind of just pumped out weekly 100 days videos for 2.5 years.
So I asked him if he thinks hardcore...
I don't know if my voice sounds like that, by the way, when I'm on a call. I'm like, when I'm talking to someone, I'm like... I don't know if there's anyone. I don't know. My voice just say I have a YouTube voice and a talking voice, I guess, guys. Anyway, yeah, I agree. But I agree with what I just said there. I don't think there's any other YouTuber on the platform that pumped out weekly 100 days videos for 2.5 years that were actually legitimate 100 days every time.
Minecraft is on the decline.
I think 100 days is declining. I think Minecraft over the past 12 months has declined.
There's obviously many reasons for this, but the biggest one is probably this.
Kind of like the whole thing of you just got to kind of one up the next thing. Eventually you are going to run out of ways to do it, if you know what I mean. I do think it's got a shelf life.
That means...
My goodness, this guy's flipping clever. Yeah. Yeah, that is true, SB. Every single video, we're always trying to one up what we did last time. I mean, I went and built a bedrock farm recently. How am I going to one up building a bedrock farm? Oh, I've got to get a command block or something. How would I one up that? And it's like, well, that's probably as high as I can go. Oh, I've got to get creative mode in hardcore. You know what I mean? I can constantly try to one up it, but it's like, what next? Oh, I did this. I don't know. It's just hard to always come up with something better. But that's kind of like the Mr. Beast situation. That's just YouTube in general. Like, Mr. Beast is always trying to one up his previous video in some way and make it better and better. And that's what you got to do. But it does. You sometimes can run out of ways to one up it, can't you?
It's also getting much harder for newer people to jump in and compete. It's just so saturated. Personally, though, I'm optimistic. It's getting much harder for newer people to jump in and compete.
Are you ready? Here we go. Somewhere there. Hey, whoa! Hey, hang on a minute. I reached 2,000 levels in hardcore Minecraft. Look at the thumbnail. That's 1 second. See this thumbnail right there? Yeah. Okay, they actually changed theirs. They obviously it can't be performed well enough. But look at it there. Yep, that one. And then mine side by side of it. Yeah, well, I don't care really. Anyway, I'm more important about this. You ready? There he is. I built a bedrock farm in Minecraft Hardcore. My boy SB737. I just like being in the videos. Anyway.
Personally though, I'm optimistic. I think Minecraft Hardcore probably is declining, but it'll always come back with a new cycle of YouTubers blowing up and getting millions of views. Alright, please subscribe. I spent a lot of time on this. Oh yeah, and in my History of SMPs video, I got so many fucking comments about not mentioning Hermitcraft people enough. So, some members of that server have also made hardcore videos.
That is true. Oh,
including
Hermitcraft again to mention. Should I ask to join Hermitcraft? Apparently it's really hard to get into Hermitcraft. I wonder if it would fit my channel or not. I've no idea. It would be a lot of work. But I'll subscribe. You know, I've got him on Discord now. Yeah, cool video. That SB737 has a bit of insight in the future of Minecraft, that it's declining and it has a shelf life, but I always think it comes back. Minecraft is a roller coaster. It's never just one place. It's always up and down, isn't it? So yeah, I think it'll be back as well. But yeah, thanks for watching the video, and I'm gonna go back to playing hardcore Minecraft.